Hi, I'm Shazad Sheikh, and I am in KITT. Yes, Knight Industries 2000. This is 1982, is it?
1982.
1982
yes.
Pontiac Firebird Trans Am that we're in, and I'm with
Zabe, and basically I love to get this car from US, and I did. It was my childhood dream, and I've been very fortunate to have.
How long ago did you get this car?
It was 4 years ago.
But only recently you've really come to start turning it into KITT, haven't you?
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Should we take this for a little drive and then we'll chat a little bit more on the move?
That'd be great.
Oh, yes. I'm going to drive KITT. There we go.
Okay.
Drive. Oh, flipping heck. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, doesn't it sound fantastic?
It's a V8.
Let's just get over this rough bit here and get back onto the tarmac. We'll try not to do any of the movie style sideways burnouts.
That's turbo boost.
Get some turbo boost. Get off over this ridge. There we go. There we go. Look at that. This is great. You said this was slow. This is not slow. This is great. So this is a 5-liter V8, right?
5-liter V8.
Well, standard car, this one at the moment, right?
Yes, it's a complete stock. Only the exterior has been modified.
So what have you done to the exterior so far?
We just transformed into Knight Rider, KITT replica. I'm just going to be planning to do the interior later on.
So at the moment you've changed the front bumper on this car.
That's correct. Yes.
And you've put the light in.
Yes.
What was that called?
Scanner.
The scanner. What was it called? The anamorphic, something like anamorphic scanner or something like that, wasn't it?
Well, it was just the heartbeat of the car.
Yeah, but it was like the eyes of the car, wasn't it? It was supposed to be able to scan everything and see everything and stuff like that.
Correct.
You know, and so you haven't done what was it? The molecular bonded shell. You haven't done that yet, have you?
Not yet.
That's what made it drive through everything, right?
Exactly.
It was indestructible, that car.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
But so you're a big fan of Knight Rider, obviously, yeah?
Yes. Well, it all started when I was just like 8 years old. I always wanted to get this car since I was a little kid. So luckily I found a car which was a 1982 Pontiac Firebird. Was very less driven in the States, and I had asked my uncle to ship it to you from Houston. So it was very fun. It was very good luck to do that, as I found a very clean piece with the correct color code and the correct seats.
Yeah, because this is the correct seats, aren't they?
They're the correct seats. Yes.
But this is still the original interior on this car, right?
Yes, it is still the original.
Including the original stereo with a cassette player on this. Does that work?
It does. It does.
This is fabulous. It's got equalizer on this as well.
Oh yeah, it's the old school.
Proper old school. A whole bank of dials there. This is it's still calibrated in miles per hour. This car.
That's correct. Yes.
It's a US car.
Correct.
Got the revs. We're doing about what are we doing? We're 50 miles an hour. About 80 kilometers an hour at 2,000 revs. We've got fuel gauge, battery. It's all ticking over very nicely. Everything works really well in the car.
Everything
but
works.
This is not the Knight Rider interior, is it?
No, it's
is that a job that's on your list?
Yes, that's most probably by next year should happen.
Oh wow! With the lights and everything?
With the lights and everything.
Whoa! And the steering wheel?
And the steering wheel.
How are you going to get the steering wheel past the RTA here?
Well, when we go for passing, we'll just swap the steering wheel.
We'll just swap it out.
We'll just swap it out and put it back in.
But that was a fabulous steering, wasn't it? That's that single spoke,
That was known as the gull wing steering wheel.
Yeah.
A lot of nowadays aircrafts have it.
That's right, yeah. And F1 cars, for example, have that single steering wheel, don't they? So that's pretty cool. And what was your favorite thing about KITT?
The basically sense of humor.
The sense of humor. It was very dry, wasn't it?
Yes, but it's just like the reason why a lot of basically the car still today looks very modern.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at all other cars, this car's got great lines, and whoever designed it was just amazing. I mean,
hey, the brakes are not bad, are they? I was on the brakes earlier for this roundabout because I thought, being an older car, but actually I didn't need to. Let's see how it goes around. It's got quite a keen turn in.
Yes.
Steering feel is very, very light. Obviously, power steering as you'd expect from an American car.
Yeah.
Grip's not bad.
It's a great way to drive.
Turning's pretty good. A little bit of understeer creeping in.
Okay.
But pretty planted at the back, and slingshot it into this corner here. Whoa, a bit of body roll, a little bit of float, but grips quite nicely, huh?
Yeah, it's not bad for a 33-year-old car.
Yeah, not bad at all. So when you go out in this thing, you must feel like a superstar driving KITT around, right?
Oh yeah, it feels great. Yes.
You get a lot of head turning.
Yeah, a lot of compliments.
People wanted to take pictures.
People want to take pictures, yes, that's true.
Oh man, but isn't that the wonderful thing about a car ownership and having a car with character and charisma. It's not just about the drive or the engine, but it's about the whole package. It's about
it's amazing.
The fun of it.
It's amazing. It's just brings you back to your childhood. Like really. You're just driving that car which you always see on TV, and basically it's an iconic car. Yeah. It's quite popular in States these days. People still do road shows for this car. In Europe, it's quite popular. In Australia, Sweden, even in Italy, it's become very popular now.
But how many of these are around? I mean, the original cars, I think they built, what, 20 for the series? And only 5 of them got left or something?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Right now,
but many of them are missing, aren't they? Because some of the original ones were bought and went into private collection, and then nobody knows where they are now,
and,
right?
well, basically, the cars were on the show, they all dismantled.
Yeah.
Because they never had proper VIN numbers on them, so they couldn't do anything about it.
So, how many replicas do you think there are in the world right now?
There must be over, we could say, you're looking around now 80, 90.
Wow, quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
So there must be like a whole industry servicing this, like providing the bits and pieces?
Yes, that's correct, yes. Now, people are from the US, UK, Netherlands, everywhere.
So if I wanted to do this and I bought an 82 or an 80s, let's be honest, an 80s Trans Am or an 80s Firebird, so how much do you think it would cost to turn it into kit?
Well, basically it will cost you, the complete replica will cost you around 80,000 dirhams.
80,000 dirhams? That's not bad, actually.
It's not bad.
And the base price of a car like this is what, 80, 90,000 dirhams?
Almost, yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
So that's pretty good. And you're thinking of changing the engine on this as well, aren't you?
Well,
getting a little bit more power, yeah?
Exactly. I would love to have a Corvette engine.
Only thing is, nobody knows what the engine was in KITT, though.
That's correct, yes.
Because it was like they said it takes liquid gas or something, but nobody quite explained what it was meant to be.
Oh, basically,
although it had an 8-speed gearbox, I know.
It had a 3-speed gearbox.
Did it?
Yeah.
All right. I thought fictionally, I thought it meant to have an 8-speed gearbox.
That's correct.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting. So you're not going to get the KITT engine in, anyways, because nobody knows what that is. But
we don't know what that was, but yeah, it was basically a 305 LG4 or an LQ9.
That's brilliant.
With a crossfire engine.
I'll tell you what, thank you so much for letting us drive this car today. I mean, this is an absolute pleasure. It's like a childhood dream come true to be cruising around in KITT,
That'd be great. It's an honor.
Thanks so much. Thank you so much for doing this. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys, for watching. Read more about this car, and we'll have more pictures on motoringme.com. Also look for us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Just search for Motoring Middle East. Also on YouTube, and if you are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. Until the next video, thank you so much.
Cheers.